Another year has come and gone. The snow is down and the river clear. It's time again for spring beaver trapping, but the river is very shallow, I fear. Once again the canoe is made ready, carried down to the river and loaded to go. The water is too shallow to use the motor, so with the paddle it will be slow. Beaver traps were set along the way, and then camp was made for the night. The tent was pitched and bed rolled out. I will be up and ready by daylight. As the sky was reddening in the east, coffee was boiled without a cloud in sight. I will check my traps along the way and make the main camp by tonight.
Not many beavers will be taking this trip, as the poachers had been there before they had followed down behind the ice and shot beaver along the shore. My thoughts wandered back to a year ago. Did that bear die, or would it be near? I had brought along a new kind of trap, and I wanted to try it out this year. The sun had set before I reached camp. No sign of the bear that I could see. Everything was carried up for the night. I would check things over later when I was free. The first thing in the morning, which broke clear and bright, was to skin and stretch the beaver that I brought into camp last night.
One of the beaver carcasses I took a ways down the trail to a place we set up trap last year. If a bear was around, he would come that way without fail. The new trap, a foot snare, was set. Now to check my beaver traps, as it is getting late. If a bear comes around again this year, I am sure that will be his fate. In the morning I checked my snare. It was sprung, which was clear. Was a bear around? As the bait was gone, or was there something else near? I also set the other trap and hung some bait up near. When I checked the trap, the bait was gone, so a bear was around.
That is really one smart bear. He seems to know just where the trap will be, so I will try some other bait, and then we will wait and see. I smeared honey around the trap and other places near. Maybe he will step into the trap, as he surely has no fear. In the night, when all was still, I awoke without a warning. It was the clang of that bear trap just behind the camp, but I will not go see it until morning. As the sun rose from across the river, I went out to see. Not far from where the trap was set was the bear tangled in a tree.
As the shot rang out, I had my bear. Honey was finally his downfall. Now comes the work of skinning it out, but that was no trouble at all.
It was the same one that was lucky last year, as there was a scar from before high upon his shoulder where I had shot from out the door.
This pelt will not be sold. A rug is going to be to put on the floor of my trapping cabin, and it will be just for me.
When that wind blows down from the north, and in my cabin all cozy and snug, the snow is deep and the weather cold, you can just bet my feet will be on the...
What?
When that wind blows from down the north,
one of the beaver. New trap of foot snare was set. Now I check my beaver traps, as it is getting late. If a beaver, no bear comes, no beaver, no one.
I smeared honey around the trap